Have you ever felt weighed down by anger or hurt, unable to move forward in life? You're not alone. Many of us carry the heavy burden of resentment, often without realizing how much it's holding us back. But what if I told you there's a way to lighten that load and free yourself from the chains of past hurts? Today, we're diving into the transformative power of forgiveness. Let's start with a hard truth. Holding on to grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. It doesn't work that way. Instead, we're the ones who suffer, carrying around a toxic mix of anger, pain, and bitterness that clouds our present and future. But here's the good news. Forgiveness is the antidote. It's not about excusing wrongs or pretending they never happened. It's about choosing to release yourself from the grip of resentment. Think of it as unlocking a cage you've been trapped in, allowing yourself to step into freedom and peace. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Great question. Let's break it down into actionable steps. First, acknowledge your hurt. It's okay to admit that someone's actions have caused you pain. This isn't about minimizing your feelings, it's about recognizing them as a starting point for healing. Next, make a conscious decision to forgive. This doesn't mean you have to feel warm and fuzzy towards the person who hurt you. It means you're choosing to let go of your desire for revenge or to see them suffer. Here's a practical exercise. Write a letter to the person who hurt you. Pour out all your feelings onto the page. Then at the end, write, "I forgive you." You don't have to send this letter. The act of writing it can be incredibly cathartic. Now, let's address a common obstacle. The fear that forgiving means we're letting someone off the hook. Remember, forgiveness is about freeing yourself, not excusing their behavior. You can forgive someone and still choose to set boundaries or even end the relationship if necessary. Consider this. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It's about reclaiming your peace of mind and emotional well-being. When you forgive, you're not changing the past, you're changing the future. Here's a powerful metaphor to illustrate this. Imagine you're carrying a backpack full of rocks. Each rock represents a grudge or resentment. As you walk through life, that backpack gets heavier and heavier, slowing you down and exhausting you. Forgiveness is like taking out those rocks one by one, lightening your load, and allowing you to move forward with ease. Now let's be real. Forgiveness isn't always easy. It's a process that takes time and effort, but the benefits are immense. Studies have shown that people who practice forgiveness experience lower stress levels, improved mental health, and better relationships. So here's a small, achievable goal to get you started. Identify one person you need to forgive. It doesn't have to be a major offense. Start with something small if that feels more manageable. Spend 5 minutes each day this week reflecting on why you want to forgive them and how it might benefit you. Remember, forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. It's okay if you don't feel completely over it right away. The important thing is to take that first step. As you embark on this journey of forgiveness, keep in mind these words from Colossians 3:13. Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. This reminds us that forgiveness is not just about our relationships with others, but also about our spiritual growth and connection with a higher purpose. Forgiving others opens the door to forgiveness for ourselves. It allows us to let go of the past and embrace a future filled with hope and possibility. It's a powerful act of self-love and a crucial step in your personal growth journey. So I challenge you, take that first step towards forgiveness today. Reflect on who you might need to forgive and why. Remember, you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. You deserve to live a life free from the weight of resentment. As you move forward, ask yourself, what might be possible in my life if I choose forgiveness? How much lighter could I feel? How much more love and joy could I experience? Embrace the power of forgiveness. It's time to set yourself free.